In this video tutorial, we're going to learn about internal styling in CSS. Internal styling is a method of adding CSS to your web page. This is very helpful when you have a unique design for a single web page. Internal CSS is not used for multiple web pages. It's only used for a single web page. Alright, let's begin with our internal CSS. Before I can show you how internal CSS works, let me enter some text here. So we'll start by putting a heading 2 tag, and I will say welcome to internal CSS. Come down and put a p tag, open it up this way, and inside here I'm going to put my text. I'll wrap it. Good. So I have a heading with my paragraph. Now let's apply color and other styling methods to our text and our body. Now internal CSS can live inside the head. Okay, you can specify inside the head or inside the body, it doesn't matter. So let's experiment with the first insertion method, which is putting it inside the head. Okay, so you can open the head up like this, and this is the head, opening of head and closing of head, and inside here we are going to put a style tag. So less than, I put style like this, and then close it. After that, let's open it up this way. Fantastic. Now inside our style tag, we're going to specify our selectors. What is it you are styling? So in this case, we want to style our body. We're going to give it a background color called aqua. So body is our first target. You go inside the opening and closing of your style, and then you put your selector, which is body, inside, and then give it a parenthesis like this, and inside here please open it up, and then you give it a background color. Okay, so give it a background color of aqua. Good. Let's go to our web browser, reload, and as you can see, we have our text with a background color called aqua. Let me take you to the code editor and explain to you what is happening. Alright, so we inserted a style tag, opening and closing, inside our head, which is one way of adding CSS to your web pages. And then we specified our selectors. What is it that you are styling? In this case, we are styling the body. So this is the opening of body, and this is the closing of body. And it's called a selector. That's an element in HTML. So we went ahead and specified our body, and then we give it a background color of aqua. You can see it works. Okay, so that's the first method of styling. The second method is inserting your style tag. So clear it off, and then go inside our body, and then you write your style tag less than, and you put style, and then we'll close it, and then open it up. You can technically style or insert your style tag inside the body, which is the opening and close of body, or the opening and close of head. Okay, it will still work. Now inside here we'll give it we specify our element body, and parenthesis like this, and then we give it a background color of aqua. So aqua like this. Go to our web browser, reload, and it still works. Okay, so that's how you apply internal CSS to your web pages. Next up, we're going to apply background color to our paragraph. To do so, you go outside here, and then what is it that we are styling? In this case, we are targeting our p tag, p. Okay, so you put p inside, and then open it up this way, and then pull it down. Inside here, we're going to give it a background color like this, and then we go to our browser, reload, and as you can see, we have a background color green. Go to our code editor. Next up, we're going to give it a font family called cursive. So you come beneath it, and then give it a font family. So font hyphen family. So family color. We're going to give it a font family called cursive. Cursive. And then we give it a semicolon. Perfect. Let's go to our web browser, check, reload, and you can see our font family has changed to cursive. Next up, we're going to give it a font size. So we come beneath our syntax, and then we'll give it a font size of 40 or 30 pixels. So let's give it 40 pixels like this. And then we'll go to our web browser, reload, and as you can see, our text has increased in size. So that's internal CSS. Internal CSS lives inside opening and closing of a style tag, just like this. Unlike inline CSS, where we have to go inside individual tag or individual selector and then target it. With inline CSS, you can actually style it inside opening and closing of style, just like we did here. Okay, very easy, right? And finally, we want to style our heading, which is h2. So this is selector we're going to be targeting. You always ask yourself, what is it that you are styling? So in our case, we are styling our h2 tag, okay, or h2, because it contains this text, and this is the text we want to target. So you come beneath it, okay, you go outside here, and then here you call your selector, which is h2 in this case. So you put h2, and then we open it up like this, pull it down, and inside here, what text or what kind of styling are you giving to h2? In our case, we are giving it a, let's say, background color. Okay, you can also give it a font size. All right, so let's go ahead and then give it a text alignment. We're going to give it a text alignment. So we put text alignment, text align, hyphen align, and then we're going to give it center. Okay, so put center there. Perfect. Now let's go to our web browser, and right now you can see welcome to internal CSS is aligned left. Let's reload and see, and as you can see, it has been aligned center, and that is another way to style our text. So that is it. That's internal CSS for you. It's very simple. If you did not understand, rewatch this video and you get a better understanding of internal CSS. In my next episode, we're going to be talking about external CSS, and that's the widely used CSS methods of inserting or insertion. So that is it, guys. I'll see you in my next episode where we'll be talking about external styling in CSS. I'll see you inside.